ना यारी गद्दारी इश्क नामे गारदा इश्क नामे गारदा इश्क नामे गारदा इश्क फकीरानी पीरों मुरीदानी.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction is going to be a famous wedding show, and I'm just reading it from this from the title. This has had an amazing amount of followers and views via TikTok and is on the YouTube channel now. I'm going to put all the details down below regarding this particular performances. It's reading here. Full video as promises. Hope you enjoy it with your friends and family. To all the dancers who have supported our choreographies, skills, competition and performances for the last 15 years, we are forever grateful for you guys. It's got a new journey where we want to connect bridges and remove boundaries between countries and cultures. So we've got the dancers, and I believe I'm not going to quickly say these dancers. So you can follow them on Instagram. These are Naz Quick, Bill Quick, Sally Quick. Is it E Gilm? Is it Imigel? Is that how do you pronounce his name? I don't know. Oscar Vergrin, David Lungwick, David Vu. It's got Jane. Is it Janus Santos? Then you've got Dil. Is it Dil? Is that Dil Zenz? Zilla? Zilva? Dil Zenvilla? I don't know, but I'm going to go back to that one. Rafa Guz, Yasmin Tabi, Daniel, Daniela or Daniel? I think that's Daniel Amel. Canal, Will Vibes, Bulls, and Eagle Mikkel. I don't know. Let's go back to that other name. Where was it? I can't see it now. Is it Dill? Oh, okay. So I think that's De Silva. Okay. Dylan De Silva. There you go. That took me a while. I think it's because it's all close up without any spaces. So I'm trying to read. Is that a first name? Is that a surname? Is that a surname or is that a first name? I don't know. Look, I'm very, very excited to press this because, like I said, it's building bridges between cultures. I've just watched, and if you please, I'll leave the details down below. Coach Studio Bangla season 1, and the latest one is about a preparation of a man and a woman getting married. And in this Bangla style, you've got I think 8 women all together. And you should see the fusion of music. It went from your classical native sounding music, and then it went into reggaeton, then it went into soul, then it went back into reggaeton, then it went into a kind of South American vibe. It just blew my freaking head off. And what's happening, what I'm seeing currently, especially over in the UK, is that you've got a number of people who wouldn't necessarily get with certain cultures, actually doing dance moves and various other things associated with other people's cultures. So I'm more than happy to see this. I am over excited. I really am. I can't wait to press the play button. Look, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, I most probably will not pause on this. I'm just going to let it grow and vibe with it, and then I'll put my reviews at the end. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? So it looks like a mixture of all cultures coming together.
इश्की फकीरानी पीरों मुरीदानी इश्की वलियानी
Okay, I want to see what white boy's got to do.
खलीलानी इश्के बिना के मत
We've got Puerto Rican, we've got Asian, I think we've got Greek.
गंजा कसी हस्ती दिजानी इश्क नूर वातरबा मिसरी चम्मानी
Yeah, you have to. You got to represent, bro. So I take it they're all professional dancers. Right.
दस्ता बदे
I swear
जानी
he's Iranian.
दस्ता बतियानी दुश्मन बया संगत
Come
बस
on.
वादा बहारानी
Brilliant.
मर्दम बतारानी परजा मजानी रंदा
So I
मकन
guess
तो
that from that box he's Eastern European.
गानी का नजारी सदवारी ओली तामे प्यारे दा का नजारी सदवारी ओली तामे प्यारे दा ओली तामे प्यारे दा ओली तामे प्यारे दा कनयारी गदारी इसके नामे
Do you know what I'm looking out for? I'm looking out for. Is there any traditional moves that associate? Do you know what I mean? Because right about now, I would associate that move with the Indian culture. But I hear the fusion what they're doing. See, obviously the women do that, not the men, you know?
गोरियां चली चुरा के दिल मेरा
Is that KK?
गोरियां चली चुरा के निंदिया कहाँ तू चली
See, I can associate this part here. Go back to TC's movies.
पागल हुआ दीवाना हुआ कैसी ये दिल की लगी
चुरा के दिल तेरा चली मैं चली मुझे क्या पता
So they're playing the women's part and the male part. Brilliant. There's more. Okay. Okay. You see what I mean? It's brilliant dance, don't get me wrong. And I love the way how they modernize it. Brilliant. Yeah, love it. It goes well. Brilliant choreography.
लड़के तो मार ही देती होगी तू दिन में
You got auntie sitting down in the corner, she's loving it way too much than everybody else. I think she's got a favourite. Or her son's playing it. What I'm trying to understand right now were they invited to the wedding or have they been paid to do the dance at the wedding? The reason why I'm saying that because I'm looking around at the audience and they don't seem to be as diverse as the dancers. Do you know what I mean? So
तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहे हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहे तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहे हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहे
brilliant. Okay. This is going to be a fusion between... I have no idea. I'm just going to watch it. So this is brilliant. I'm not sure if they're inviting guests or paid guests. Let me know about that.
Check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night that he took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray,
What we break for a drink. Brilliant.
It's the day that I get closer. Seeing you again.
Am I going to find the dance? And I only can see one person, but I think maybe, and that's him. Maybe that's got some kind of Indian background to it. See, like this, you would associate the dance with, do you know what I mean? What I think what they've done is fuse everybody's cultural background into your music. Of banger elements. You see? This is absolutely amazing. joining in now. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, dude, go. Come on. So is that his wedding then? Don't stop him. Oh, watch out for the lights. Watch out for the lights. Well done. Come on, man. You pay for it. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna be there right now. I think that's got to be the best friend then, or the cousin. Brilliant. That was the wedding show. Couple of questions. I wasn't too sure if they have actually been invited or are they paid guests to do that performance. Number one, I saw many fusions of different kind of dance styles incorporated into this classical Indian format, which was cool. This is what it's about, you know, loads of fusions, not only in the music, you know, singing wise, but also in dancing wise as well. But do you know what? There was no buts. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very entertaining, and I just hope the bride and the family all had a brilliant time as well. I know there was a woman on the left side sitting down with the camera. She was fixated on everybody and totally enjoying it as well. I mean, we've come a long way of sticking with traditional values. Yeah, there's some cultures that do stick very hard, that are very hardcore with the traditional values, and they have a number of thousands of years with these traditional values and the culture and the way how things should be done. And at the moment, the younger generations are certainly waving flags for fusions. They're not saying, "Oh, I don't want to do this no more." They're just saying, "Oh, you know what? This is part of my identity and this is part of my culture. But you know what? There's other influences that are a part of with me, that have influenced me, which I want to share with the world." And I'm seeing it so much now. There is abundance of, and I feel that you don't really get to experiment until you go to university or college. You know, and that's when you start experimenting and you start, and this is when, you know, your identification of the way how you've been raised and the standards that you're being brought up is incorporated into with your surroundings, and you start fusing these certain magical things together. I saw Asian, I saw maybe Iranian, I saw some kind of Eastern European in there. I think I could have seen something that's Greek in there as well. So all of these different kind of regions coming together and doing a choreography which fuses all of their cultures together. It was absolutely amazing to see. And not only that, I think the amazing part was seeing that everybody else was how much they was enjoying themselves. No wonder this has got so many amount of views. Really, I want to see more. It's like, I'm sure that these guys will be invited to every kind of wedding possible just to carry these things, or you might have inspired somebody to do the similar routines of what you've been carrying out. I'm looking to see that there's going to be every kind of wedding now, that there's going to be some sort of choreography with some dance and so forth. I mean, there is quite a few, but it's normally associated with the bride and the groom. But this had me. I couldn't take my eyes off. I really couldn't. And for that reason, I salute you. Amazing.